Welcome back, everyone, to episode 111 of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta. Of course, alongside me is Ryan Ferran. And our guest today is one of the best streamers in the business, and he has over 2.3 million subscribers on YouTube, over 100,000 followers on Instagram. His short film was just accepted in the Kevin Smith's Smodcastle Film Festival. He is Danny Dorito. Danny, how you doing today?
Good. Thank you for having me on here, guys.
Yeah, no, I said this before we started recording. This is a big honor of mine just from following you for so long. And I know you have some of my favorite videos on Instagram just because you bring so much energy. And that's how I am off camera. So it's more fun to see someone on camera have the same kind of energy.
Right on. Yeah. It's definitely the G feel. I'm always caffeinated. So if you couldn't tell by the giant wall of caffeine behind me. But I'm Derek Bowder. Most people know me as Danny Dorito 23. I started out on TikTok back in 2020, and I'm still doing that stuff today. So I guess I'm doing something right. I've been on a couple other podcasts, and I had a couple podcasts in the past. So I'm no stranger to chatting for hours on end. So happy to be here.
Yeah, no, this is super fun for me and Ryan. We love having guests on, especially guests that will bring us a lot more viewers. Always more fun. But no, I like having guests on and getting other people's opinions because me and Ryan eventually get sick of each other after doing 111 episodes and only having 10 or so important guests.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is something I've been really excited to talk about. And for those who don't know, I don't think I said it in the introduction, we are ranking the top 10 video games of all time. And again, this is our opinion. So please don't yell at us. We are trying our best. We're just saying what we believe is the best video games of all time. But yeah, I'm excited to do this episode. How about you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So before we get into the actual reviewing part, the rankings, I want to talk a little bit about your short film and how it's been getting so much recognition from every festival, getting accepted, getting awards, and how that's been for you.
So I guess to start that conversation off, I saw E.T. the Extraterrestrial when I was like 4. They did like a anniversary re-release, and ever since I walked out of that theater, that's one of my like earliest memories is going to see that and just being like amazed, and in the rest of my formative years, I kind of started looking into filmmaking, and I was like, wow, people actually get paid to like tell stories and act and direct and write and all that fun stuff. And I was like, that's what I want to do. And so coming from a family that didn't exactly have a ton of income, I knew I wanted to go to film school or try to do something to get into filmmaking. And so I joined the Coast Guard. I was in for 6 years, guarding some coast. I did helicopter search and rescue out of San Francisco and LA. So I was like the one who operated like the rescue basket and talked on the radios and stuff. I wasn't the rescue swimmer or a pilot. Everybody always asks if I'm one of those, but no, I was the guy operating the hoist and getting to wave at the rescue swimmer as we like left him behind because we were out of fuel. So at least I stayed dry. But right around the time that the pandemic was about to hit, I decided, you know what? I don't want to extend for another 3 years and get stationed somewhere I don't want to. And so I started looking into film school, got out with a job lined up as a PA on the spinoff of Blackish, I believe is what it was. And then, everybody started getting sick and all that fun stuff happened. And so that kind of, that little dream kind of got crushed like out of nowhere. And so I started doing TikTok and ended up doing gaming content for a while, and then kind of started to drift towards just everyday life, family content, and like reacting to movies and TV shows and stuff. And while that was happening, I realized, hey, like I don't think social media is just gonna like go away overnight. So what, I should still pursue being a filmmaker. And so I decided, hey, I'll try and make a short film, and I managed to get 30K together, and we made a short film that I wrote. It was 17 pages, and it ended up being 26 minutes long, and we're entering it into festivals. It's called Pollo Loco. I don't want to spoil the meaning behind that name, but Right now, it's very early on into its festival run still. We've had 21 notification dates, and we've gotten selected for 9, so we're doing really well. And we plan on continuing that festival run into quarter 3 or 4 of next year. So we're going for a long one, and then it'll become free on YouTube and Vimeo and all that stuff once that festival run's done. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea that you're in the military. I served
Yeah,
in
I
the
saw
PA
that.
National Guard for a while, so I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay. I was gonna
yeah,
ask you during Cape May, but you said you're out in LA because the shore near us, the beach, that's where the East Coast basic training is for the Coast Guard.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I went to boot camp at Cape May.
oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, back in 2014. So I'm a lot older than I look. I know a lot of people think I'm like 22 or something. I'm 27 years old. So
Damn, aging better than me and Ryan. This is embarrassing.
yeah, I got the Tom Cruise genes, I guess.
You got that? I hope none of the Scientology part of it. Just
No, definitely not. Yeah. But yeah, no, I went to boot camp at Cape May, and then I was stationed in Port Angeles, Washington, right across from British Columbia for about a year and a half. Seasick as a dog. And then I went to aviation technical training in Elizabeth City, North Carolina for 6 months. And then 4 years going back and forth between San Francisco and LA.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
6 years and got out. You can get roped back into it like a lot of people do.
Right. I mean, I definitely think that the like I would do it all again, you know.
Yeah.
The stress tolerance that I got from it, I think that's why I'm here today, you know, like cuz I mean, you guys know social media is very stressful.
Yeah, it's
It's a
not the
constant
easiest
grind.
gig.
Very unforgiving as well, you know. So,
Yeah, I feel like it does help with the whole stress level kind of stuff, especially once you get into like the filmmaking aspects and the stress that kind of brings to you, and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I will say the army and the military in total have really helped with that kind of stuff. So I have nothing against the army. I'm happy I did it from the time I was 18 to now. I don't want anyone getting the wrong opinion about me. I love serving the army, and yeah. But yeah, outside of us both being in the military, are you guys ready to get into our video game rankings?
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Okay, well, Danny, since you are Derek, do you want to go Derek or Danny?
I guess Derek's cool. This is more personal conversation, so I'm down with
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to just assume. But
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
yeah, since you're our guest, I'll let you start off with your number 10 ranked video game.
All right, might get some hate for this one, so I'm starting it off with a controversial pick here, but my number 10 is Fortnite. I think that Fortnite has kind of instilled itself into pop culture at this point. I think it completely changed the gaming industry when it dropped. And I mean, I think that there's a large portion of the world population who has some fond memories of that game, whether they play it now or not. But I still play it, I stream it, and seeing how much they support that game and continue to innovate with it and drop, you know, all these characters from movies and TV shows and anime and stuff like that. It's literally a game that has done things that no other games have. So that is why it's my number 10.
I mean, I love Fortnite. I will say I do kind of. It's one of those games that I played a lot. Of course, when it was first getting big, season 3, 4. That was when I was mainly playing it, and I didn't play it for a long time. And then the no build came out, so that brought me back to playing the game just because I couldn't keep up with the builders anymore. It was
Same.
out of hand. So the no build brought me back to loving the game, and they're just like what you're saying. It continues. It doesn't become stale. It becomes a
Yeah.
continuation. It's always getting better. They always add new things to try out, new characters. So it's one of those games I'll go back to, binge it for like 3 months, won't play for a little bit, and then do the same thing. So I know it's coming back up soon. But yeah, it's a good first pick.
Yeah.
Cool.
For Ryan.
Yeah. So I this one's probably going to be a controversial pick. Not that I think people dislike this game, but to be on a top 10 list of any kind,
It's 10.
It's kinda crazy.
Already getting controversial.
No, it's not controversial. I'm just gonna say this. It's very personal list to me. But number 10 for me is Sea of Thieves. There's nothing better than being a pirate, man. Come on. If you're just gonna chill out, sail the blue seas for a couple hours, it may not be the best game, but damn it if it's not fun to me.
It
I
gives
don't
me
care.
PTSD from when I was on a boat, so that's why I'm not the
Oh,
biggest fan.
fair.
I'm kidding. It's a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always liked it. Just playing alone is still fun. It gets pretty stale pretty quick after like your first or second treasure. You're like, okay, I'm done. But if you get a buddy in there and you find like a gunpowder barrel or something, you just attack everyone. It is so much fun. There's a ton of stuff you can do in it. I think it's an underrated Ubisoft game as a whole, but for me, it's just always been a really, really fun, relaxing game that I can just hop on anytime and just kind of just chill out. So I had to put it on my top 10 somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, I have no hate towards it just because me and you do have a lot of fun memories from playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Because we would just grind on that for hours, just looking for one boat to attack. And then we sink our own boat, and usual end of the day for us.
That's the fun of it, though.
It was the fun
Yeah.
of it. And having the monkey, it was always having your
Oh,
pet monkey was
when
always
they
good.
had pets, the game
Yeah.
jumped up like 10 points. It was great.
See, I like both of your guys' picks. I feel like mine's the weak one now. Okay, again, this is my personal list. I don't need anyone's hate.
Huh.
And I feel like I kind of cheated. But I want you guys to see if I did cheat. So I did MLB The Show / MLB 2K.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I played PlayStation 2, Xbox, where 2K was the thing, and then I went back to PS5.
Yeah.
So I have it a little bit in between. But just me being personal, getting to see my dad was off every other Friday. I would come home from school, and he'd just be binging MLB The Show 07, and I used to get so excited to play with him. So I played a whole season in the summer, and I went 162-0. Best team of all time.
Damn.
It was incredible. But then MLB 2K13, once I had to leave PlayStation behind, I was quite sad. Me and Ryan have 1,000 funny moments playing the 2K MLB games.
Yeah.
The Inside the Park challenge. You could run over the
Fun.
catcher in that one. It just had a lot of fun stuff. And then eventually that got discontinued. Eventually I had to wait till it came back on Xbox for a little bit, MLB The Show. And I just love baseball. I've talked about it on the podcast. It's my favorite sport. It's probably, besides movies, it's like my favorite thing in the world. And yeah, so I have a lot of fun memories. I love playing baseball in real life, in video games. So those games hold a special place to me. No matter how glitchy some of them are, I will forever love those games. So I will stand by MLB The Show and 2K. So yeah, that's my number 10. But I didn't know if that was cheating because I kind of had the...
No, they're
Dilemma.
basically the same game, just different
Yeah.
developers. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a solid pick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Feel the love, guys.
Yeah. It's good to get a sports game in there.
It is. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
like
I don't have any sports games on my list, so
Yeah.
they're not the best games.
NHL Slapshot just missed my list.
Oh,
It was close.
yeah.
I'm just not a big sports guy, to be honest.
That's fair.
But I respect it. I played the show back in the day, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I love that game. But yeah, Derek, what is your number 9?
So to kind of harp back on what you were saying about, kind of having some fond memories with your father. My stepdad, when my mom and stepdad got married, he brought a PlayStation 2 in our household, which was the first console I was ever exposed to. And the game that I just put like hundreds, if not like, over 1,000 hours into right away was Burnout 3 Takedown from 2004. And I mean, you've got your standard racing modes, and then you've got like the takedown mode where you're like, ramming cars off the road, and just great soundtrack to that game, so many bangers. You're just, getting into some road rage and listening to music. And then they had this crash mode that I remember being super addicted to because we could like take turns trying to see who could get the highest score. But the objective, if you guys, I don't know, have you guys played Burnout 3 Takedown?
I have. I don't know if you have, Ryan.
I haven't.
Classic, man. Probably the best
Yeah.
Burnout game. I think that's like the consensus. But they
Crash
have this
mode.
crash mode. Yeah. Where the objective is to like rack up as much damage and like monetary value in car accidents. So like you go off a ramp and try to hit like the bonus points and stuff, but then you're just watching cars crash until whenever that ends. And you're just like, yeah, look at all the damage I caused. Look how expensive that is. Yeah, that's my number 9. Burnout 3
That's a good
Takedown.
one.
That's a good one.
I forgot about that game. That
So
was
good.
that was a nice memory to have.
Yeah.
What about you, Ferran?
So on to my number 9. This one, if my memory serves me well, it's the first FPS game I ever had, so it holds a special place in my heart because as a casual gamer myself, FPS games are pretty much just the mainstay. But for my number 9, I'm going to go with Battlefield 1. One of the better ones after 4, which I didn't really get to play, but from what I've heard, very buggy, not the greatest launch, which is a common theme with Battlefield. But Battlefield 1 fixed a lot of those problems. From the very beginning in the game, it was so much fun. The war stories I thought were a very cool change from the standard campaign. It was just multiple different stories throughout, and I thought each of them were really, really cool, although they might not be the most like best writing wise. But I think they were a really, really cool concept, and having different stories to play off of, the new characters every time was a really cool concept. And also, the maps were incredible. The guns were really, really fun. And the main thing that still sticks with me, because I hopped back on this game this summer and just played the campaign again, just randomly because I was bored. The graphics are still incredible. I mean, from the second I got on the game, it was probably, at that time, the best looking game I'd ever played, and it still holds up. I mean, it still looks incredible, feels incredible. All the shooting is really, really still fun. Flying is fun. Driving is fun. Everything about the game was just really, really good. And I think it's still, it honestly might be the best Battlefield game, at least that I've played, for sure. But I know a lot of Battlefield fans will say, like, Bad Company 2 and stuff like that. But for me, Battlefield 1 is the best Battlefield game so far. Hopefully, next one is pretty good, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the last one.
No.
I pre-ordered that. That was a nice waste of money that I put into that.
I was
Such
so
a
excited.
letdown.
The online servers
Instant
were just
refund.
bad.
Yeah.
Stupid game. I was so mad at myself for spending $80.
They put so much into it for just not one thing to work.
Yeah, I mean, I hear the new one's better now, but
Mhm.
Battlefield 1's a great game. I have some fun memories in that one, so great pick.
Was Battlefield 1 the one where you could, it was pretty much like not search and destroy. Where you had to like secure the positions, and if you were defending the spots, it would come down to the last spot, like map.
Oh, there was like a war. I think it was like Conquest or War mode.
And they would slowly have to attack.
Yeah, it was like one flag at a time. You would both be attacking.
That was one of the craziest
Yeah.
game modes I have
Dude,
ever
those
played.
games would last for like 4 hours.
No, and you just be holding one building for
Yeah.
like an hour.
It was amazing.
Yeah, now thinking about that is a good game. I just didn't like the campaign, which I think.
I don't think I played the campaign, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a tank
I think I
mission
might have
that took me,
started
like
it.
6 hours I couldn't beat.
The tank one's the first one.
It sucks.
Not the greatest first mission.
No, I like being infantry. I don't like using mechanized.
You should have gotten the Italian one. You're just a juggernaut the entire time. Just shredding dudes.
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
Damn, I kind of forgot about that game too.
Yeah,
Well-
great graphics though, for sure.
Yeah, they
Oh
still
my
hold
God.
up.
That Frostbite engine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ryan, you might be a little too young to remember these.
Okay.
Derek, do you remember like on PS2 there was a ton of movie video games, like based
Yeah.
off a movie that they would bring out, and there was like a big thing from like 2004 2006. I have not
And
seen one in a very long
They were
time.
usually not very good.
They're not. Now, in my opinion, my number 9 ranked video game that I still have, I played a year ago because when I left for basic training, I wanted a PlayStation 2, even though it was 2020. So I bought myself a PS2 and made sure this game was on there. Well, I bought the disc. Is Revenge of the Sith, the movie video game, top 10 greatest video game of all time? I don't care what anyone says.
I do not think I played that one.
Oh
Interesting.
my god, Derek, it is chef's kiss. You could change the ending of the movie, and you got to have this epic fight with Mace Windu as Anakin. You could. It's not really spoiling if it came out all the way back then, right? Like I could see how it would happen.
Is there a mission where you're killing younglings?
No,
or
there's no younglings.
Wish.
Okay.
We wish.
what?
No. Oh, that's gonna get clipped on TikTok. There's no. You can kill Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
As Anakin on that fight, and then you kill Emperor too.
Just ruin the whole timeline.
Yeah, it just changes everything. I love that kind of. I don't know that game. I have so many fond memories of just. And I remember, I played against Dooku. It had to have been the fight against Dooku. I mean, 2 months of trying to beat this guy. Kept almost breaking my plugged-in controller. The wiring was just holding on.
Yeah.
And finally, my cousin came over and beat it for me in this first try. And I was like, yes. And it just had such cool mechanics for 2006. But I loved it, and it would have scenes from the movie as like the cutscenes.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot of fun to get to play. I mean, I love the movie. I love Anakin Skywalker. I love Revenge of the Sith. So I'm a little biased, but I played it again when I came back from basic training, and I still loved it. I mean, it's definitely not as hard as it was when I was 5, 6 years old. But I mean, I beat like the first half of the game like a day. But it is, I mean, knowing how far Star Wars mechanics have went with like lightsaber fighting, it's better than Battlefronts.
Really?
Still.
Wow.
Which I feel like really holds up now. And that could just be me, but it doesn't hold up against Fallen Order, don't get me wrong. But it is a really fun game that I think whoops. And it's a really fun game that I think everyone, if you have a PS2 or if you have a, what's it called when you download that you play it on like your computer?
Oh, an emulator?
An emulator. I did it on my emulator. It's on my computer right now, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so if you ever
They
want
don't
to
have
play
that as like one of the backwards compatible titles or anything like that on PlayStation 5.
It's, not on the PS5. I'm about to call PlayStation, but like, yo.
I'm in the same boat with Burnout 3. I'm like, man, why haven't they like made this backwards compatible? Because I guarantee you people would play the shit out of it like
No.
Yeah.
today, you know.
And there's a Batman Begins movie video game. Don't play it. It is god awful.
They're not all winners, I told you.
They are not. But yeah, that is my number 9.
Nice.
Now, back to you, Derek, for number 8.
All right, number 8. I don't think this one needs a lot of explanation, but Halo 3, I mean, just iconic. I think that is peak Halo, in my opinion. Like, after that, I don't know. I never really had the same interest in the game. But I remember late night sleepovers, Forge mode, just, you know, wasting time, just killing each other over and over. But yeah, no, Halo 3. I mean, I think when people think of Xbox 360, that is like the flagship title, you know?
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, Halo 3 is my number 8.
Yeah, no, it was the first rated M video game I ever played. And I had to hide it by hiding an NHL disc with NHL on top of it from my mother for a very long time. And yeah, so I have a really soft spot for that game. Like late night sleepovers, whoever got the sword was just gonna dominate for the rest of the night, and it was just gonna be a rough day for everyone else.
Yeah, getting into arguments, like stop screen hopping, like don't look at my screen.
I don't know why we listened to Skylar Grey Coming Home. Like I'm coming home.
Oh yeah.
We listened to that every time we played the game. I don't know why.
Just on repeat?
Yeah, just on repeat for like hours.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's like a weird memory I have. Me and Chris Walters. Chris, if you're listening to this, me and him used to have birthday cake ice cream and listen to that and play Halo for hours.
Was that song like in the trailer or something? Like
I feel like it's in the trailer. I think I just liked the song. And I was like, yo, we should listen to this. He probably didn't like it, but I was forcing it.
Fair.
Like, yeah, I remember that. Torture.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that song was on the I forget if it was a trailer or just like a video edit, but for Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed. No, that was a trailer.
Was it?
Yeah.
That thing was I used to watch that video all the time.
And then Nuclear was a song that was in it. Very good song
good
for everyone. No one's ever listened to it.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Michael
Good
Field.
pick. I like Halo 3. Damn, that didn't make my list.
There's a lot of games out there.
There is a lot of games.
A lot of video games.
SpongeBob Battle for Volcano Island just missed my list. If you haven't played that, it's another PS2 game. How about you, Ferran?
My number 8, this might be a bit of recency bias, but I have Jedi Survivor on there. Big Star Wars guy, I'll say that out front, but I loved Fallen Order when it came out. It was one of the first games I got on Xbox One, and I was so excited to have it. And I played through it immediately, loved it so much. And then just earlier this year, Jedi Survivor comes out and just dwarfs it in every way possible. The way they just kept all of your skills immediately when you get in the game just makes it that much better. It just feels like there's still like an intro mission, but it feels like you're right back at it. Like there's no period where you're like relearning the skills and stuff. It feels like you're just right back into the story, and it fits perfectly. The story was even longer this time, and in my opinion, a little better. even though I love Fallen Order story, but this one just had so many moments throughout that just floored me. And the ending was just spectacular. So loved it for the story wise, but also gameplay wise. The fighting is amazing. All the new moves you get, the different lightsaber stances, just everything about the game. They improved on the first one tenfold and did a fantastic job. And I can't wait for the third one. So Jedi Survivor.
Nice.
That's good. That's a good explanation.
Thank you.
Good job.
What's your number 8?
Damn, that's hard to follow up. My number 8 is. What was my number 8? I should know this. Oh, yeah, it was okay. Everyone who's listened to the podcast knows my obsession with Batman. It's forever. Batman Arkham Knight is my number 8. I know a lot of people don't love this game because of the Batmobile missions and all that kind of stuff. That is some of my favorite missions in the game. I love using the Batmobile and getting to fight all the robots. Jason Todd's in the game. Arkham Knight was a great character in my opinion. The suit, and it's one. There's 4 games that made me cry. They're all on this list, and this is one of them. I was so sad at the end of this game because it was the end of the trilogy. I was like, come on, man. I was like, I don't want this to be it. And the mechanics, the fighting, getting to do like the combo. Once you had like a 26 times combo, just countering people. Amazing. You got Ben Affleck's suit was in the game. Yeah, so I love Arkham Knight. It's, I think, one of the greatest video games of all time. And Spider-Man 2 might be one of the games that beats it, in my opinion. We'll see when that eventually comes out. But yeah, it's my number 8.
I've only played Arkham Asylum, and I did love that. Like those are the games that I have on my like Steam library that I'm like I'm gonna play those someday, you know. But I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, no, I remember Arkham Asylum being very very immersive for like a DC superhero game because, like you said, there's games like Batman Begins where it's like, come on, bro. So
Just
yeah,
atrocious.
Yeah.
good pick, man.
Yeah, no, it's a fun one.
Cool.
Games are solid.
Yeah.
Great.
How about you, Derek? We're already at number 7 already.
Yeah, we're flying through it. To kind of harp back on what you're saying about Spider-Man, my number 7 is Spider-Man for PlayStation 5, and it's also on PC. So I actually did stream this game, and I just had a blast from start to finish. My son is addicted to it as well. He keeps asking me every day, "Dad, when's Spider-Man 2 coming out?" And I'm like, "Still got like a month, buddy. I'm sorry."
I know.
You know,
a month.
yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's really up the standard when it comes to superhero games. I think though the way that it's managed to capture New York City and what it's like to swing around as a superhero and stuff, you know, it's just I don't think I've ever experienced a superhero game that really impressed me and just was that immersive, you know. Like I have countless hours just listening to music, swinging around, you know, finishing all the little side missions and stuff. And I can't wait for the new one. But yeah, that's Spider-Man for the PS5 is my number 7.
It is an amazing game.
A great pick.
So good.
It is so good. I pre-ordered the second one the day they announced that you could pre-order it.
Yeah.
So I've just been waiting every day. I want my 19 inches of Venom too.
Yeah.
I want that. But yeah, great pick.
That's a great
love
pick.
Spider-Man.
Some would say a fantastic pick because my number 7 is also Spider-Man.
Some would say it's amazing.
Hey, okay.
So I've never had a PlayStation in my life, so I had to wait for this to come out on PC. So it took me at least 4 years of avoiding spoilers, just waiting for this game to come out on something so I could play it. Because I didn't want to watch somebody play it. I wanted to play it myself. So I avoided as many spoilers as I could. And thank God I did. Because when I finally got to play it, I was so happy. And I totally pulled an asshole move and didn't tell Tommy that I got it. He wanted to play it so bad, and I bought it and just played through it without telling him. And I finally just told him, like, yeah, by the way, you want to come over and play it? Because I already played through it. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, like you were saying, the amount of hours I have just swinging around, beating up thugs after I've already 100% of the game is just countless. Just nonstop fun. And especially with the Miles Morales game later, when it's wintertime and you put on heavy snow and it's just Christmas out.
Yeah.
Immaculate vibes. Immaculate. But yeah,
Mhm.
both those games are spectacular. But Spider-Man just so great. Cannot wait for the second one. Every
Yeah.
clip they put out, we just watched that new they put out a snippet of like the lizard fight in the new one. We watched it before you joined. Oh my god.
I have been avoiding them. I'm like, I'll just play the game, man. You
I know.
already got, I've already pre-ordered it. Like, my son and I are gonna just sit there and play through the whole thing, probably.
Yeah.
So
That's
Yeah,
what I
will not-
should do, but just
I
can't
will-
resist.
Are you gonna? Did you pre-order it?
No, it's not on PC yet.
Oh, so you coming over on the 20th to play it?
I'm gonna
if you
play
let me.
through it again on stream when it comes on PC, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play that game. I mean, I'm not going to
I
class
mean-
on the 20th.
I can't imagine it's gonna be a letdown in any way, but like that first one is so damn good. Like,
Yeah.
it got a lot to live up to for sure.
The first reviews dropped
did they?
yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah, it's supposed that everyone has said it's a
I
better
mean,
game.
if the reviews are out that early, it must be great. So
Yeah.
Every single one I've seen is 5 stars, saying this is a better game, better mechanics, everything that everyone wanted. It said it did.
And even
I
if
mean, the
game's
map's like
bad-
twice as big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. The swinging's still gonna be even better if there's double the size of New York.
You know what?
Yeah.
Chasm 2 suit better be in that game, and I will cry when I see it. But yeah, that good picks.
If there's any game that like doesn't need a fast travel, it's that one. Because like people are like, you can just like fast travel. I'm like, shut up, get out of my chat. I'm swinging
I don't know
around,
where
bro.
fast
You can
travel, I wanna
watch it.
swing. I don't care if that thing is like 2,000 meters away.
Yeah.
I am swinging. You can do the fast on the train. No, it's swinging.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
those are good picks for your number 7. I sadly do not have Spider-Man as my number 7. I have Ghost of Tsushima, which I got the PS5 on March 29th of 2023. I downloaded Ghost of Tsushima on March 29th, 2023, and I just beat it a month ago. So that game is long. It is beautiful. It's one of the best looking things I've ever looked at. The cherry blossom trees, everything, the mechanics, the opening scene of the game is incredible. I don't know. I know you haven't played it.
I have
you
not played it. I've wanted
my
to though. So
It is incredible. I mean, the fight is the way you can upgrade your character. You can upgrade the armor. You can change weaponry. There's different stances to fight different people. There's so much to do, and it is so pretty. I will just ride my horse in that game for an hour and then be like, okay. Like, I don't need to complete any tasks. And you'll find people to just fight, and the game's amazing. I have a thing against long video games. I've talked about this before, so I never played Red Dead 2 to its max. And Ghost of Tsushima is very long, and it was worth every second of my time. And that's
like
why I
how
chose it.
long?
67 hours.
Woo!
To 100%.
That's a long game.
Yeah, it is a long game, but I loved every second of it. I think it's amazing, and you can fight a bear like with your sword. It's amazing. There's so much to do. Yeah, great game. And there's a
Nice.
scene. Have you got God? What's the battle in the second Lord of the Rings? Helm's Deep.
Oh yeah.
There's a scene that's just like Helm's Deep. It's amazing. Just you against like 100 guys. It's
Really?
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, great game. And in my top 7.
I'll add it to my wish list.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the game. And I will definitely watch your stream of it. I will
Okay.
be there.
Cool.
Okay, time for your number 6.
All right. My number 6 is the first BioShock. I played that game a little bit at friends' houses growing up, and then it was like one of the first games I downloaded when I joined the Coast Guard and got like my Xbox One, because I think they had like a remastered version that came out. And I think I'm not gonna spoil it, but the twist in that game is pretty iconic. I feel like, and I think that was one of the first video games where I was like, oh yeah, it can have like a twist like a movie does, where it just completely like changes the whole narrative and makes you look at it differently. But the play style of the game and just, I don't know, I just always loved the aesthetic of that game. That like, like I can't remember. It has been a while since I played it, but I know it's like, isn't it like 1950s kind of vibes?
Yes.
But I mean, you're underwater, and I just I remember the first time playing that game and just getting sucked in and playing through it again like a month after that because I just loved it so much. And the second one's okay. I have not finished BioShock Infinite. I think I put like an hour or two into that one. I was like just not feeling it, but my brother loves that one. But yeah, the original BioShock, it's iconic. Kind of up there with. I mean, it beat Halo 3 for me, but
Yeah.
that's another Xbox, like a game that I remember playing on Xbox at friends' houses where, just good times, man, good memories, and I know they've been trying to make a TV show or a movie out of it, so I'm sure we'll see something like that soon. But yeah, great game if you haven't played it.
It is a great game. That and Dishonor always like I always think of them like at the same time because I think I played them relatively close to each other, and I've always had like a fond like love for those games. And they are the first BioShock is just an incredible game. And it does
Yeah.
have a great twist. I don't want to spoil for everyone.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
still-
I really like because you'd be surprised how many people have never played a game and then you say one thing and it just ruins it and they'll never have that.
and especially in
first
like in
experience.
BioShock and Dishonor, I feel like the twist. BioShock's maybe not as big. I mean, Dishonored isn't as big, but having a twist in a video game is always so much better because it affects you and the character you're playing as. So
Yeah.
I love BioShock. So great pick. Damn, that didn't make my list either.
What you got,
Yeah.
Ryan?
So I kind of cheated on this one, like Tommy did at the beginning, but I put Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 on this, and I only put them together because it was like 8 Modern Warfare 1, 7 Modern Warfare 2. That like it was just all in a row. So I just to add a little bit more variety, I put them all together. But I basically like them for all the same reason. It's just the fact that you follow this squad all the way through regular, spec ops and stuff, and then through World War III that you watch get caused and finished. Like the story is just so bonkers, and I mean the balls it took to make the first Modern Warfare game in 2007, and just how revolutionary that was for FPSs in general. And obviously, I didn't play that in the beginning because I was 4 years old. But my first Call of Duty game was actually Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. And if you're doing the math, yes, I was 13 years old when my mom finally let me get a Call of Duty game. So, yeah, Modern Warfare game's always been pretty close to my heart because immediately I just hopped into Modern Warfare Remastered and played through that campaign like 3 times in a row and loved it immediately. And then I got the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 because they were cross-platform or what's it called? Yeah, cross-generation. That's what I meant. And they're just incredible. The story throughout, the characters. I mean, when Soap passes away, it's one of the few times I've cried at a video game. I mean, every time anybody dies, even Griggs in the first game, you don't know him for that much, and you're like, damn, that's my boy.
Thanks.
No. Even Gaz, he just gets capped for no reason. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. Yeah, but just so many fun moments on all 3 of those games, playing through those campaigns multiple times. Just an incredible series, and I'm hoping the newer ones can finish out strong, but the last Modern Warfare 2, not the greatest campaign. I can't see it's not going to have the impact that the originals did because I don't know how they're going to start World War III in one game and make it, good. But I'm still hopeful for Modern Warfare 3 coming out later this year. But we'll see.
Tommy's shaking his head. Not
There's no
excited for
shock.
W3.
I refuse to buy the new one.
Really?
Just because
I already pre-ordered it.
The last one went.
The trailer looked pretty cool, though.
So the trailer for the last one.
It did.
And then we played in my house, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
There's one good mission.
It was just
and then-
disappointing.
yeah, it's way too over the top. And, well, going into my number 6, I did not cheat like Ryan did. I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I know to a lot of people is probably, I think, a lot of people's least favorite of the 3. I feel like that's like, would you say it's like what most people
Yeah, I
do?
feel like usually, but
Yeah, but I think 3 is incredible. It's the end of an era. It has one of the saddest video game deaths of all time. Has some of the best missions. Has the best final mission in a first-person shooter, in my opinion, ever.
Yeah.
And so satisfying getting onto that helicopter and crashing it. It is one of my favorite missions. I have replayed it 1,000 times. And the whole game is just incredible. I love the survival because I don't love zombies in Call of Duty, which I know is a hot take, but I love survival. and just having to fight waves of people.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was more realistic. It was more like real, as real as Call of Duty's gonna get, instead of like, undead Nazis. But I love Modern Warfare 3. Is it on PS5? I don't know.
I'm sure it is. 'Cause it's on Xbox One.
Yeah, it's definitely on Xbox because they bought Activision, and I think they like fixed all the servers, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
all
need
the
to
Call of
check it out.
Duties.
Because I mean I will replay that entire trilogy again.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Because Modern Warfare 1, I love it to death. Great game.
Mhm.
To me, it's my least favorite of the 3. Just because there's so much growth of the characters in the second and third one.
Yeah,
You just
definitely.
care so much.
Yeah, campaign-wise, for sure. I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Three's-
3's campaign is insane.
Might be the one I've most played.
Yeah, 3's.
Yeah.
If you ever play on 3 servers, when there's the mods started coming in, everyone just had full auto RPGs, and you're like, oh, this is chaos. It was amazing. So, yeah.
I'm holding my tongue a little bit because one of those games may be one of my picks, but for me, Modern Warfare 2, I think is my favorite campaign. I remember having a literal like launch party. I got like the Prestige edition with the night vision goggles, and
Oh yeah.
I remember having Pizza Hut and playing the campaign. Like my friends were just watching me play it.
Can't
Yeah,
beat that.
that Modern Warfare 2 is peak Call of Duty for me. So I definitely respect you guys' picks.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
I will always love Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. There's not a fucking shot like the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 comes even close
Agreed.
to the other Modern Warfare 3. I just don't think it's possible.
I mean, the fact that they have to rely on remaking these games in order to like keep the franchise afloat, I think speaks volumes about that original trilogy. So
It's iconic and amazing.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my number 6. What is your number 5?
my number 5, keep in mind, I have not played the sequel to this game, so I could have them backwards here, but the first Last of Us, that is probably the most cinematic game I've ever played. Like it just literally feels like a movie when you're playing that, and it just get invested in these characters. And I've heard stuff that's happened in the second one. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't gone out of my way to play it yet. But yeah, the first Last of Us, I mean, damn good game. Probably some people might say it's the best PlayStation game. And I mean, they made this show out of it that I think pretty much lived up to the hype of the game for the most part. But yeah, no, I mean the clickers, I think that is the scariest form of zombies I've seen in a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The Last of Us.
And if you want to hear our thoughts on The Last of Us, go check out our review of it. It was in
Nice
I
plug.
think, episode 60s. But yeah, we reviewed every episode. Great plug.
Boy.
And I'm gonna agree with you. The mission when you play as you play as Joel all the time. When you're in that falling building and you're going from level to level, and there's so many clickers.
Yeah.
I remember I played that like piss drunk, and it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, "This is the scariest game ever." And I was home alone. It was just a horrible idea, but it is one of the greatest games, most cinematic games of all time. And I've played both games. The first one, in my opinion, is leaps and bounds better than the second one.
I have my co-director for this short film that I just did is probably the biggest Last of Us fan I know, and he's just absolutely in love with that second game. He made a short film that I starred in, and there's a lady playing the harp, and part of the Last of Us 2 score was like what he gave to her for inspiration. So there's definitely like the audience is divided on which one's better for sure. But I mean, I feel like it's going to be almost impossible for the second one to top the first one for me whenever I play it. So
yeah, and I mean I did cry at the second one a lot, like
a lot.
I was really sad for a long time, and I texted Ryan every time.
Yeah,
because I would send him just clips of me playing. I was like, "This is
And
heartbreaking."
Ryan's like, "Stop
dude.
being a baby. It's just a
come on,
game."
man.
Take on Me has played way too much in my
Oh
house.
my god, so many times.
But yeah, great
Yeah.
pick.
That is a great pick. Some would say an incredible pick.
Oh my god.
So The Last of Us, baby.
I and I are just on the same page tonight,
It is
man.
just incredible. But I think I'm one of the few people in this world because, like I said before, I never had a PlayStation. So I watched the show before I played the game because the game came out on PC after the show came out. So I think it gave me a different kind of viewpoint on it. If that was, you know what I mean? Because I never even watched anybody play it. Like I didn't want to see anything. So when I watched the show, that was my Joel and Ellie. So then when I played the game, it was like a different one, which is I'm sure most people who played the game thought going into the show. So it was just kind of different feeling, but I mean, still incredible game. I think there's parts of the show that I like more and parts of the game that I like more, but you can't knock the game at all. The gameplay is so much fun. The guns are so difficult, but just not enough to still be fun, but you still miss like half your shots and hate yourself, but it's just so much fun. And the exploration in that game, just going into every room, leaving no stone unturned, finding all the notes and letters you can find throughout, and just there's never a happy one, but they're always so cool and interesting to read. Just hearing about all the different survivors throughout the world, just it really, really cool game and even better world that it kind of created throughout. And I hope the second one comes out on PC somewhat soon so I can play it. But yeah, Last of Us, just incredible game and incredible show.
So you've only played it on PC?
Yeah.
I heard it was such a buggy mess that I didn't even attempt, but I did like I was gonna stream it, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, it's super buggy and stuff." But
yeah, see, I didn't have that many issues with it. I had the only issue I had was that everything ran pretty smoothly. The only issue I had was that all the character models would just be soaking wet sometimes. So they'd be standing in a room and just start dripping wet. But I never had any of those like crazy like where it's like rainbow pixels everywhere. I never had any of that. But every once in a while, just like Joel and Ellie would be soaked for no reason, and it was kind of funny. So I didn't really mind. But
yeah, there's some really funny compilations of the bugs in that one. Like Joel like hopping down, and then he just like floats away. It's like, what am I supposed to do? The character's gone.
Yeah.
It's T-posing Joel just flying around.
Oh, it is so funny. There's nothing funnier than video game glitches. It's always hilarious.
There are some great video game glitches.
Yeah.
And to a game that I'll get to eventually has one of my favorite glitches of all time.
Yeah. But I have been replaying it recently. I haven't played in a couple weeks, but the bugs are pretty much gone. I haven't had any at all. So
okay.
I think
they might pick it up on sale for PC.
Yeah.
Go on. Mine's not The Last of Us. Mine is Insomniac Spider-Man, which you guys have pretty much already talked about. I was very late to playing this game, as Ryan had talked about. He played the entire game without telling me he even had it yet. And I was quite mad at him, but they let me play it at his house 2 days in a row, and I beat the entire game.
Yeah. And then God got back at me. You got a goddamn PS5.
I got PS5, baby.
And I had to help you set it up.
Yep. It's karma.
Oh, man.
But I've talked about this later in our last episode. We talked about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man movies and my undying love for those movies. And Ryan saw me. I played the entire campaign with the TASM suit on. I've done it twice now on my PS5 at Ryan's house. It is one of the greatest. I mean, it's in my top 5 video games of all time. It is incredible. I mean, every aspect of the game. There's not many games that I can just swing around, just not follow any story and just kind of go off and do my own thing for like 8 hours and be happy. And just put my Spotify on my TV and play with it. The suits are incredible. The fights are incredible. Yeah, so I think the second game's going to be even better. They're adding more suits on the movies. Every suit, they said, is going to have its own symbiote version. So I think the game's going to be incredible. I think they're going to improve on a lot of stuff, like just fast time. Small little things. The game's almost perfect, in my opinion. But yeah, Insomniac Spider-Man. Highly recommend everyone to play it. And watch Smitty. He's a really good YouTuber that I like who played it. So yeah, it's just, yeah, I was very late, like 6 years late.
Same. Yeah, I honestly did not play it until it was on PC. So
yep.
I'm with you. Oh, I guess it's my turn now, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys talked about it a little bit. I did not think about just putting the whole trilogy there for Modern Warfare, so I decided to go with COD 4, the one that kind of like kickstarted Call of Duty as we know it. That was the first rated M game that I ever played. Like, I had to beg my parents, and they're like, "Fine, just shut up." And I just, I'm like 7th prestige on that game, and like I just stupid amount of hours into that game. I remember playing remastered and not being totally happy with like them adding loot boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a great remaster of the campaign. I think just the introduction of Captain Price in that game is just, he's smoking his cigarette while you're in the helo, and you're just like, damn, bro, I feel like I'm really on a SEAL Team 6 mission here. And like I said, Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite, but I was like, all right, if I have to pick one, the other two wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this one. So COD 4 is my number 4.
That's a good pick.
That's a great pick. Now I feel bad for putting all three.
Yeah, I know you
feel like
I would have done that if I thought about it, honestly. So
I wasn't gonna do it, but it was literally just like 8 Modern Warfare 1, 7 Modern Warfare 2. I was like, I gotta just have more games than these, so I put them all together. But on to my number 4. This one's a very personal pick. I know Tom knows what it is.
Oh, I know.
But it's probably the most indie game on my list, but it's Subnautica, which is just a game that I've played through like 3 or 4 times now. I play through every summer. It's just like my summer game that I just start up, get on every once in a while, make some progress, and get off. It's just such a fun game because there's nothing to do. At first, you think there's nothing to do. You think you're just surviving, and then slowly you start unfolding this mystery of like, why is there some alien stuff? What were they doing? Why are you sick? Like, you just unravel this mystery, and it's kind of like Last of Us, where they have like the letters and stuff. It's all through that. There's very few actual voice lines, and the few that you hear are all from people who are very, very dead. But it's just such a fun game to play, and once you realize like what's going on, and it's going to take you a while, but once you figure it out and really get into the game and start understanding all the pieces and parts around you, it's so much fun to explore and survive and find all the stuff throughout the map. And it's also just a beautiful game. Playing it at night with the lights off and just watching all the bioluminescent stuff just glow around you. The creatures are either very pretty or very terrifying. I still to this day have no idea how the Reaper can just sneak up on you. For how big that thing is, it's terrifying every time it grabs you. But yeah, such a fun game, great survival game, and great indie game that thankfully blew up. And I still have to play the second one, the Below Zero, I think it's called. I still got to play that one. But Subnautica is just such a fun game to get lost in. So that's my number 4.
I've attempted to play through that game twice and gotten like halfway both times. I don't know what it is that like I think I just have a hard time. I'm the same way with books. Like if I let too much time pass between the last time I've like picked it up, I just like forget where I was and stuff like that. And it's just like I'm not invested in it anymore. But
yeah,
I was always really impressed with like you said, like when the sun goes down and then everything starts to glow. And I mean the other thing for me might just be I hate the ocean because of the Coast Guard. But yeah, no, that's a great pick.
Yeah, if you have any fear of the ocean whatsoever, do not play the game because you will die.
Yeah, whatever that phobia is called.
Yeah. Yeah. What's
your pretty game though, yeah.
Good one. I knew that was gonna be on your list.
Yeah, I had to put it somewhere.
And there's a reason why I didn't mention that Insomniac Spider-Man is the best superhero game of all time. Because I'm not in agreement with that. In my opinion, the greatest superhero video game of all time is Batman Arkham City. It has one of the greatest stories of all time. It has one of my favorite endings in a video game. It is so massive of a map, and the way that the story unfolds of why they had to make it Arkham City, not Arkham Asylum anymore. And the suits, the detective work, it's the perfect version of Batman. Kevin Conroy, amazing voice acting. Mark Hamill is the Joker. Everything about that game is perfect. And Selena Kyle is not bad to look at, even though she is a video game character. Doesn't matter. And if you don't say that the posters from Arkham City are the greatest posters of all time, you're lying to yourself. The white with his knuckle has like red blood on it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And everything about the game to me is perfect. Again, this comes down to a little bit of bias for my love of Batman. But just being able to fight in the snow, just the aura of the city, everything about that game is perfect. And yeah, that's why it's my number 4.
I honestly thought about putting Arkham Asylum on my list, but I haven't played the other ones, so I didn't want to come off as a poser. But but yeah, no, I think the atmosphere at least from what I remember from like watching gameplay and stuff. Like I mean, it's just a great iteration of Batman.
It
I
really
can
is.
see why you chose
true.
it. Oh.
It's just like the true version of Batman to me.
Yeah,
Like,
the detective stuff, like, it's
it's just
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the. We need a poster of that. That needs to be up here somewhere.
Yeah, replace that Daredevil poster with it.
God
Yes.
damn it,
Yes.
Derek. That was a
Thank God.
question for later. I was gonna ask you. Damn it. I was gonna ask what are your thoughts on Daredevil.
Hate that
but now
goddamn
we have-
poster.
I don't mind it, but I mean, it didn't really age well.
Yeah. There's a hole in his head from Ryan shooting him.
Yeah.
Not with an airsoft gun, with an airsoft gun. Just so no one thinks we're shooting off rounds in our office. But yeah, that was my what was that, number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So into our top 3, starting off with you, Derek.
All right, number 3. I feel like this game is so good that they're like shitting on this developer's new game because of it. But Skyrim's my number 3. I have vague fond memories of buying cases of beer and going on Skyrim adventures when I was in the Coast Guard. That definitely killed some time for me. But I mean, I don't think I've ever been as invested in an open world game as that one. I feel like it holds your hand just enough where it feels like you're going on these quests and stuff, like the dungeon crawling. But at the same time, like you'll walk into somebody's hut and you'll be like, oh, look at this thing. And then, start stealing stuff. And like, it just, you can waste so much. I know people who have played through that game literally like 20 times. Like that game, I think Bethesda is always going to be trying to live up to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got so many hours in that game across different platforms. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Skyrim, solid number 3 for me.
That's a really good pick.
It's a good one. Yeah. My number 3, I'm gonna go with Red Dead Redemption 2.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be on your list.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's gonna be on my
You
list.
love this
but
game.
I mean, this game was just, it's incredible. I think it won Game of the Year, I'm pretty sure. But a lot of the things people say about it in the beginning that like, while you're up in the mountains in the snow, it is boring. And yeah, that's definitely true. And I can say it took me a long time to beat this because I did give up on it like halfway through probably. I know I gave up at the first camp and then I picked it up again just randomly in the summer, like 2 years ago, and just all gas, no brakes from there. Every day I was playing it, I just got so invested in all the characters, and I haven't even played the first one, so these are all new characters to me. And it was just incredible. Every moment throughout, just watching these characters grow, get closer to each other, and eventually, if you know where the first one goes, they fall apart at the end. It's just so good. The story's so great. The gameplay's amazing. The world is incredible. You feel like a cowboy. You can fight a big-ass bear. You don't have a sword this time. You can get drunk and fight a bear with your fist or an alligator if that's your fancy. It's up to you. It's such a fun game. You can do whatever you want, be whoever you want to be. You can be a good guy, a bad guy. It's the best. It's the best cowboy game for sure. I think it does beat Red Dead 1, even though I haven't played it. But I'll say it right now. I'm not gonna beat it.
Phenomenal score to that game, dude. I think that's like the best video game score in my opinion.
I still put on American Venom every once in a while. Just in my car, just pretend I'm riding a horse. Like, yeah, put the windows down. It's great.
I will not be surprised if there's like a huge resurgence of like westerns and people just attribute it to that game.
Yeah, it might be.
Playing that online with me.
Hated playing that online with you. You would just kill everyone. We couldn't do anything.
I had such bad bounties in every city. There was nowhere we could go. It was rough.
Yeah, I guess bonus points to any game that lets you fight a bear. Right?
Yeah. If you can fight a bear, it's always an upside. Hot take: first Red Dead's better than the second one.
Really? I can't argue that.
I'm a diehard Red Dead one.
I like Undead Nightmare. That was a really cool DLC.
I wish they brought that into Red Dead too. That'd have been awesome.
It would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, my number was it 3?
Yeah.
My number 3 is, I would say, one of the most iconic games of all time, and probably one of the most well-beloved games of all time, and that is GTA 5. I mean, there's not a game that lets you hit some random dude with a tire iron then go rob a crazy bank mission with like it's amazing. You can do you can go to a strip club, you can go fight, you can go try and stop a train that you know you're not gonna actually stop. Break into a military base. It's incredible. And the fact that it just hits 10-year anniversary yesterday.
Yeah, like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that it's still probably, I would assume it's still probably in the top 10 most played games of the year. Like there has to
definitely.
It's incredible.
Number 2 on Twitch right now.
What was that?
No, it's number 2 most viewed on Twitch right now.
Exactly. Yeah. GTA is incredible. That it goes from me getting to play. I remember trying, because I was just like Ryan. I wasn't really allowed to play rated M games. I was allowed to play Call of Duty just because that was military. It was a little different. I remember I went to my mom. I was like, I promise I won't go to the strip club. And she was like, you can play. It's fine. And she let me get it, and I was so excited. And to this day, I mean, you can. It's kind of, that's the one thing that does suck about the PS5 now that I have it. I can't play GTA with my friends anymore because somehow GTA is not cross-platform. I'm assuming 6 eventually will be.
It has to be.
The game's incredible. You can do so much stuff. Fly helicopters, drive supercars, drive the Batmobile. That's amazing. Yeah. I made my own superhero story that I would play in like the story mode with like a bunch of mods on it. The game's amazing. It could have been my number 1 if not for me just playing these 2 games again within the last year and a half. So yeah, that's my number 3.
Oh yeah, great pick.
To our number 2s.
All right, my number 2 is Resident Evil 4, the remake. I just played through that a couple months back. G Fuel has let me grab it real quick.
Hey G Fuel, if you want to sponsor us, we're so down.
Awesome stainless steel shaker, dude.
That's nice.
But yeah, I think that has been my best experience day one with a game. There was just not really any bugs that I found, and I don't think I've ever played a game that was so different than I expected that I ended up loving. Because I played the other Resident Evils, and they're so horror focused that I didn't expect this one to be so action heavy. But I mean, the fact that they were able to take a game that was so beloved before, I think a lot of people considered it the best one, and then like remake the story and make it even better and less cheesy, while also like, I don't know, it just keeps the momentum the whole entire playthrough. Like I just start to finish, I was just on a ride, and I'll probably go and replay that many times in the future. I just love everything about it. Love Resident Evil, and I think that's my favorite one. Oh,
Resident Evil is just iconic, like everyone.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Village and Biohazard?
I mean, Biohazard, I think, was definitely a good way to shake up the franchise and bring some life back to it. I actually just beat that for the first time a couple months back because Resident Evil 4, I just loved it so much. I was like, I gotta go play these other games. I love Biohazard. I think I do like Village a little bit more though, because Village just has more to do and doesn't feel held back by some of the mechanics like 7 does.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy both of those. G Fuel has flavors for Resident Evil 4 and Maiden's Blood, and I will definitely have to shoot them an email and let them know about you guys. But I just love that franchise. I can't wait to see how they close out this trilogy. Because like 7, 8, and 9, I think are their own trilogy.
Because it is going to be weird seeing how they. Have you played Village?
Yeah, I beat that one. Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how that's going to go, especially after the end of Village.
Yeah, they could go different ways with it. The one thing that I will say is I really like the way that you level up guns and stuff like that in the shop in Village, and they basically took that and incorporated it into Resident Evil 4, and I think it's just that much better because of it. So I think there's a lot of pressure on them for this last one, so they've got to make a really good finale to this trilogy. So
that fat son of a gun, selling me stuff, stealing my money.
Did you play the DLC?
What was that?
Did you play the DLC for Village? He's like the bad guy for it, I think.
Do you get to fight him?
I think so.
I need to fight.
I just
that
remember
man.
him being in the background, like talking shit while these other things come out. And
I hate
fight
that
you.
guy so much. I mean,
Yeah.
he's an aggravating character in a video game.
You're trying to buy stuff, and he's just sitting there, like breathing heavy.
I know, he's just
like,
you're like,
yeah.
shut up, go for a
like
walk.
Jesus,
work
yeah.
out.
Get out of that chair, go for a walk.
I hated him.
The Duke, right? I think that's what he's called.
What was that?
He's called the Duke, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Duke.
It's a good game. It is. Biohazard, I think, scared me more, but I think Village I liked more. Like getting to actually play through Village, just because some of the boss fights in Village are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
That's
wish
what I
you
would
spent
like.
more time in the castle, but other than that, like just I mean, it's very hard to make a modern game that feels like instantly iconic. But I feel like with the Lady Dimitri and stuff like that, like
Gee,
yeah,
I have my
the
thoughts.
mods with the fly swatter and yeah,
But yeah, good. That's a really good pick.
That's a good
Resident
one.
Evil 4 remake, remastered.
Hmm.
But yeah, how about you, Ferran?
So my number 2, I have GTA 5. Put it a spot above you, but I mean, you can't say anything. I mean, like you were saying, it's been 10 years and the game is still number 2 on Twitch. It's just, I don't even know if GTA 6 is going to kill it at this point. I don't think that game's ever going to die. Like, it's just unstoppable, both online and the campaign, story mode rather. But the online mode, always fun. You can hop on alone with friends, do whatever. You can do a heist. You can just kill somebody on the street with a machete. It's, it's unbeatable. It's the best. And the campaign, drawing a lot of inspiration from different shows like Sopranos, Breaking Bad. A lot of people say The Wire, but a lot of people say that is bullshit. I still haven't watched The Wire, so I can't say. But
That is bullshit.
same.
yeah. But yeah, the campaign's amazing. I really don't have much to say about it. The driving, for a racing game or something, it's probably the best driving out of any non-racing game for
That's
sure.
any vehicle.
I mean,
controls.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Even flying just feels perfect. The guns are really fun, even though it doesn't take much skill at all, but it's still really fun. Yeah, everything about the game. Making money feels easy yet super satisfying at the same time once you figure out really how to do it in a good way. But yeah, just such a fun time to do anything. Just dick around, drive around, steal an airplane, crash into a building. It's the best. It's the best.
It is just a
If you having
chaotic.
fun playing in the maze bank, you're not living. You're not living.
Can't wait for that to show up on a TikTok feed of ours.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, but no, it is just a truly iconic game.
Yeah.
I hope 6 comes out and isn't bad.
If it's
That-
bad,
That
it'll.
would suck.
Oh man.
I mean, they're saying they put like $1 to $2 billion into it. So if it's bad, it's going to be the most expensive turd ever made. So
yeah.
Yeah, I will be pre-ordering that game the day it's
God.
announced.
Yeah.
yeah, whenever they announce that,
Yeah, whenever that. I could have a wife and kids by then.
we're going to be old men. Yeah.
But yeah,
Back
Wait
in
for the
my
loading
day-
screen, though. I
dude.
think the loading screen is going to be like 20 minutes long.
I'm very curious about that because, like, I mean, I'm playing on a pretty high end PC and my load times are always super quick. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's. I mean, there's TikToks, all kinds of memes about that where it's like everything you can do while it's loading in. You're like making a sandwich and going to work and coming back and stuff. So no, they got to fix the load times.
Yeah,
PS5 is like 30 seconds you're in, but my old Xbox One's still trudging along, like 5-minute load time. But
What kind of specs does your PC have?
I don't even know. I got it pre-built. I'm not like a.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I was like, that one looks pretty good. I'll take it.
Yeah, I used my career field as an excuse to buy like the most ridiculous PC ever.
Yeah.
I don't like I thought about having like the dual PC setup to stream, but there's just so much other hoops you have to jump through to make that work. So I've always just streamed and gamed on the same system. And yeah, when I play GTA 5, because I actually, yeah, I'll just I don't want to spoil my last pick, but I'll save the rest of my conversation about that for that.
All right.
well, everyone so far has given very good choices. This is number 2, right?
Yeah.
And none are as good as mine, though. As mine is what could be the greatest multiplayer game of all time and the greatest story-driven game of all time. probably the second best story-driven game of all time.
Okay.
This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is where I learned all my curse words. I was playing online in this game. At a solid 8 years old, 9 years old. And being able, just getting to play high rise against my cousin, because I wasn't allowed to have the game yet, but I would play with him a lot, and then he'd let me play online. And the funny glitches that your characters would do when they fell off the building, or doing the jump, and then the other jump to get on the roof. There was just so much fun stuff to do in that game. And the classes, the FAMAS with the revolver, just iconic. And the story, I remember my cousin used to sleep over every Thanksgiving. He left, picked it up at a midnight opening, came back, and we beat the entire game that night, campaign. And it was, I mean, I just remember crying. Just crying though when Ghost is just laying there. I was like, no.
Yeah,
and
man.
I had to have beaten this campaign now. It has to be 10, 15 times now, beginning to end. I mean, it's like getting to go through Afghanistan, actually getting to do like real life maneuvering, and then getting to also do it from the special forces side of things. You get both angles. And getting to storm the White House. Amazing.
It's great.
Just RPGs are shooting past you. And I mean, the multiplayer, I don't think it will ever be topped. It was a cultural moment being in those parties, getting in like the chats, and I mean they were definitely it is better that we now have people that watch over them.
I don't know if cultural moment is the right word.
It was a moment when that was a thing. Dude, how many videos have you seen of that?
Oh no, there's plenty.
It was a cultural moment that was like a thing. Like I didn't say a good one. It was chaos, but I mean, it's just, I think it's one of the greatest games of all time. It has one of the most satisfying endings in a video game.
Do you think it has? Yeah, Hans Zimmer. I was gonna say, like that moment where you're getting like lit on fire with gasoline and Hans Zimmer's score. Like, I just, damn man, yeah. I was gonna ask, do you think it has any influence on you joining the military?
No, no. I joined more. Actually, it probably does.
You play as like Army Rangers, right? Like,
yeah, you get
that's
to play
part
as Army
of
Rangers.
it.
The first edition, you go into Afghanistan over a bridge. It's one of the best missions in the game. But no, I think I more joined due to my dad served, and I think that was like a big factor. But then I guess always watching military movies, loving history, just Call of Duty, everything about me, I feel like kind of always went that I was going to join the Army. But Call of Duty definitely probably had I was like, oh, I'm going to be an infantryman like that. Now, 4 years in, my knees don't work. It's a whole different experience. But no, it probably had something to do with it. But yeah, I would shout my dad. He's probably the main reason I ended up enlisting. Yeah.
Gotcha. Same here. My stepfather was a coastie, so I followed in his footsteps as well. Yeah, I don't know why I just pictured you being like in boot camp and like, why are you here, recruit? I'm 7th prestige.
Oh no, I'm terrible at Call of Duty to this day. I'm not good. That's why I played survival, not online in Modern Warfare 3.
Why'd you join the snipers? Well, I got diamond on the sniper rifle, so I thought it'd be good.
The intervention is I've got the diamond camo.
I never had a diamond gun until this last one.
Really?
I'm here to
First
360 no scope.
Yeah.
Well,
dude, the best part of Modern Warfare 2 is all the jokes too. Like even from the very first mission, you walk back to the stairs, so it's just that dude eating a Pop-Tart. You're like, what are you doing? All throughout, like
once you replay it, trying to kill Shepard and any opportunity you had, or
even
no shooting Shepard, you're like, oh, come on,
Ramirez, get to the burger town.
That is what Wolverine is one of the. It's in probably my favorite mission of the game. That is great. That and the final mission.
It is always funny how every time it's just like Ramirez, push up with the Bradley. You know that Bradley's lasting 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's getting blown up. You're getting knocked over. You're getting that shot.
Yeah, you're like, oh, here we go.
You know what's coming
every time.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to. I don't know if I should say live up to the hype. That might be not the best way to phrase it, but the no Russian mission that they're supposed to do in the new one on a plane. I'm very curious because I think they know how iconic that mission was for the wrong reasons. But I mean that I did a TikTok meme of that where they were like, let your son play Call of Duty. I'm like, all right, here's how you shoot and do this, and then it's like, remember, no Russian, and it just cuts, So
I will say, like going off what you just said, it is gonna be so. First, I remember getting caught playing no Russian because I told my mom I wouldn't do the one mission. I remember reamed by my mother.
It's okay, Mom. I can skip it. You're not skipping it.
No, never. Steve. I remember playing. I was like 7 when I first played that mission. I did not beat it ever. The cops always killed me until like I got older and I like figured out I have to go behind stuff and shoot at them. But I don't think you can even like. There's gonna try no Russian on the plane. The plane mission in Modern Warfare 3 will be better than whatever they attempt in no Russian.
Yeah,
you know, guys know the mission I'm talking about when you go like zero gravity, you're shooting with the 5.7.
Yeah, when they're trying to get the president.
Yeah, they're trying to get the president.
Yeah,
that is one of my favorite missions in a video game. I love that.
It's sick.
Oh, and then the Spec Ops multiplayer stuff you could do, amazing. Like
I don't think any.
That was fun.
I don't think any of the other Call of Duties like made me, or at least I didn't play as much of Spec Ops except for that game. Like that game, I remember trying to get 3 stars on every single one. Driving the snowmobile. Oh no, that's number 2.
Yeah,
Are we talking about 2? We're talking about 2.
3 has
yeah.
the Spec Ops as well.
Yeah,
2 and
yeah.
3 have
I just remember the third one. I wasn't as like stoked about because I remember like following like the lawsuit and stuff, and they're like, oh, the third one's gonna like kind of suffer because there's all this like legal stuff going on, and I think that's why Modern Warfare 2 to me just feels like a better game. But I mean, Modern Warfare 3, I'm sure it's gonna be loads better than this new one does to like wrap up that story. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is iconic.
I don't remember the little girl moment in Modern Warfare 3. The car bomb.
Oh man,
it's one of the saddest scenes in a video. The dad's just recording his wife and daughter, and the car bomb goes off next to them.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Because you get the wrong truck in the mission, and then it cuts to that, and you're like, oh
yeah,
no,
yeah.
And you watch the Eiffel Tower come down.
Yeah.
There's just some cool stuff in those games.
There's just so many just iconic moments throughout the entire trilogy. You're like, Jesus, man. Like
riding on the truck, trying to shoot down the other cars while they're chasing you through France.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So many iconic terrorist attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just nice memories.
That's a TikTok clip.
Well, here we are at our number 1 ranked video games of all time. And of course, we'll be starting with our guest, Derek. What is your number 1?
GTA 5. I just beat this for the first time, and I felt like such an idiot for not playing through it so long ago because it is so good. I mean the way that the story just unfolds and being able to switch back and forth whenever you want, and like the characters they're not just like waiting for you to play, they're like drunk under a bridge or something, like it's just so cool. And like I mean the dialogue, it just feels like you're playing it feels like a movie. Probably the most cinematic game I've played next to The Last of Us. And I have a lot of hours in GTRP as well. I actually played a lot of GTRP before I even finished the story. But yeah, no, I mean, there's a reason why that game is 10 years old and it's still got 150,000 viewers on Twitch right now. And like you said, I feel like GTA 6 is going to come out and there's going to be a fraction of people who are just like, nope, it's not the same, and go back to GTA 5 because that's just how the gaming community is sometimes. But yeah, no, I'm very curious to see what they do with the 6th one because I've heard that they're going to maybe bounce between 2 characters. I don't know. It's all rumors at this point, right? But yeah, I don't think I've ever played a game that bounced between 3 characters that did it so well, at least. It's just, for me, it's the greatest game of all time.
Yeah, and that's all super valid. Those are all very valid points. I wanted to ask you, who'd you pick at the end?
I remember everybody lived. That's all I remember.
Option C. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't pick option C, you're a terrorist. You got to pick option C.
I didn't pick option C.
Cool.
I didn't want Michael. I don't want him. Let's go, Franklin.
Franklin was the man, but you got to keep all of them, man.
No.
Yeah, on stream, like whenever I was in Michael's house, like and it starts like the next mission, I would like stop and take a bong rip in the game before I head out, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell's going on? Why did I do this?"
And then they added first person, and I know every single one of us was doing drunk driving or drunk flying, testing out theories. I was like, I can fly a jet drunk.
And they got one of my favorite movies is Drive. Ryan Gosling, and they've got like the knockoff crab jacket in that game too.
Yeah.
So you can drive.
I think I also love that game so much just from to this day. Some of my favorite YouTubers. I mean, I've been watching like Venos Gaming. I've probably been watching since I was 12 years old, and the moments that he would have with like Wildcat and those guys, like it's my childhood. Still to this day, they're still playing the game. And it's still funny because they find stunt races now. There's so much to do. This game has been 10 years of being probably the most, as I said, it's the second most watched game on Twitch. It's incredible, and
all the mods have only made it better.
yeah,
Like you were saying, the RP servers are. I mean, I haven't played on them, but from the stuff I've seen, it's so crazy how much stuff they've added into those. Like, it's insane the mods they've made for this game.
Yeah.
great game, great pick.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a great number one.
That's a great
But
number one. I know what your number
For a
one
much
is already.
cheesier number one,
Yeah, I know what it is.
I gotta go Minecraft. I can't not put Minecraft as my number one video game. It's the best. You can do whatever. Every update they add something new and creative that you can use in new and creative ways. Like they added the deep dark biome recently in the Caves and Cliffs updates like a year ago or two maybe. And you can use those for like redstone and stuff and really advanced stuff and building and farming and all that. It's just all those little things that you can find creative ways to use them, and all of the different things they've added to just make it more appealing looking. I'm forgetting the word right now, but just the different color blocks and different designs that you can make all different things with. Like once they added terracotta biomes, that just opened the realm to making like all these different structures, because now you just have each color has like this just flat block of that color. It was just a perfect thing to put in. All the mobs are super fun. Beating the Ender Dragon is so much fun. And then they've added stuff to the Nether and the End and just all this stuff. They just improved on the game every single time. And it's still just a game you get lost in every time, because every game is different. Every time you load a new world, completely different biomes you'll find, different landscapes. You build a lake house one day, next you're living inside of a mountain like a hobbit. It's just, yeah, that's the fun part. Yeah, every game is different. Every game is played different because every world is different. And that's what I love about it, is just the diversity of how you're able to play the game. So Minecraft is always going to be number one for me, just because since I was a kid, playing the free version of Pocket Edition, I have loved it. Yeah.
It is crazy that we're still playing Minecraft. Because
Yeah.
me and him are in a world together right now.
Mhm.
I was playing it today.
Were you?
It was a fun game.
I'm still stuck.
How
in
old
the
is
Nether.
Minecraft?
What was that?
Like, how old is that one?
Oh, Minecraft has got to be.
Older than GTA, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure,
it's
yeah.
probably- no, I think it's probably like 12 years old.
Well, if we're talking like original like Minecraft beta, it's probably like some years old.
Very first beta.
Yeah. Like the first public one. All right, this says here the first public one was made in 2009, but it was fully released in 2011. So if you take the 2009 one, which is like super early, you could say 14 years. But for an actual game, 12 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
good
good.
guess.
Yes,
Minecraft is iconic.
it is.
However,
I personally have. Oh, sorry, I don't want to ruin your intro. Your
No.
number one. I just wanted to say that I have never. I don't know if I just don't have like a very creative mind when it comes to like video games, but I'm sitting there just like, what's the point of what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like if I guess if I had more of a, like, I wasn't super into Legos when I was a kid either. You know what I mean? Like I just don't.
Yeah. See, I was. So I think that kind of leans into it. Because
I
like,
didn't even build my house in our new world. Someone
Yeah.
built it for me.
and see, in our world, I just randomly built a lighthouse. Like I just made random shit. But I think that's the fun part. It's just finding creative stuff you can just build to make it more appealing while you're progressing towards the end of the game.
I just like the chaos of fighting everything.
Yeah, you do.
So much to do at night.
That's you in every game.
That is me. I just like the violence.
Yeah.
And the mod support for that game's pretty insane too.
Yeah.
We were trying out some mods on the world. Some of them do not work.
Oh yeah, there's some real wonky ones.
Me and Buff were trying some wacky stuff in
Uh-huh.
that world, and it went chaotically
Yeah.
bad.
But if you get into like some of the mods like Tech It and stuff, and it's all like legit engineering you have to do. There's some crazy stuff and different ways that you can play the game. So very versatile game.
It is.
Yeah.
But It's not as good as my number one,
Let's see.
which has already been mentioned. So you guys took away some of the flair from it being my number one because you guys have already talked about it a little bit, and that is The Last of Us. I truly think it's the greatest video game ever made, and I don't think it will ever be beaten. The story, the writing is better than a lot of movies we get these days. The visuals are better than most video games we get better than most movies we get these days. The characters are you love the characters so much. I sent Ryan a Snapchat when I was getting to the end of the game, and it was just like, F the cure. I don't care. Like, I'm just not going to play the rest. Like, I knew, because I had watched someone play when it first came out. So I knew where it was going and before the show and any of that. And I was like, I don't want to beat this game because I know where this is going and I don't want it to get there. And it's such a beautiful game. I love how they did the shooting. Like, I love how difficult it is, especially when you're beaten up and your things move, your sight is moving even more, because that's what it's going to be like. And Ellie is a great character. Joel is I think one of the best characters in fiction, like not just video games, just in fiction in total. And his story and his growth from beginning to end is great. He's great in the second one. Ellie's great in the second one. And the fact that this game has now become a TV show, an Emmy-winning TV show. It has its now haunted house thing in Universal, which I'm going to next month. Very cool. But
nice.
How big that this thing's become just from a zombie game that ended up being so much more than just a zombie game. And it's just incredible. I don't think anything will ever beat it. I had to have cried hours because of The Last of Us. And as much as I don't think the second one held up to the first one, in my opinion, there's still moments in the second one that are truly incredible. And the graphics in both of them are just fantastic. It's just a great game. And I will forever love Joel and Ellie. So, yeah, that's why it's my number one.
I'll admit, Last of Us made me cry. Yeah, that game's... I mean, it's just... You can see how it's influenced other like movies and stuff, like Logan, and it's... I think it'll be really interesting to see where they go with the show. I'm debating on whether I should play the second one before that comes out. I think we got some time because of the strike and stuff. So
yeah,
but yeah, no, great pick, man. That game's beautiful.
Yeah, I recommend. I always think reading the book, playing the game in this situation is always better than watching the show first. Like, I wish Ryan had played the game or at least watched someone play the game first, because it does put a different feeling towards the characters. Like, I like both the video game versions better than the show versions. Yeah, I like both the voice actors better than Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey. As much as they're amazing in their roles, I just personally like both of them more. So I recommend playing the game first.
Okay.
Yeah, great game. It's still a great game, and it makes you cry even more than it does in the first one.
Okay. Looking forward to crying.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
But yeah, that is our rankings of the top 10 video games of all time. And before we get going, forgot to mention this to you, Derek. We do a recommendation of the week, which is when me and Ryan recommend a show or a movie to our audience that we think they'll like. And since I didn't give you a heads up, I'll let Ryan and me go first, and then we'll swing it back to you. So, Ryan, did you forget again?
Yeah, I did.
111 times?
I'll go Platoon. I just watched Platoon the other day. Platoon's a good movie. It was a solid flick. Solid Vietnam movie. Charlie Sheen, divisive figure, but he's very good in the movie. Yeah, everybody's great in it. Willem Dafoe is probably the standout, and even guys that I forgot were in it, like oh God, what's his name?
Johnny Depp's in there for a split second.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. I had no idea, and I was like, why the hell? He's smoking weed in this movie too? Okay. Yeah, but Forrest Whitaker, that's the guy I was thinking of. He's in the movie, and he's also very, very good. Just a great movie, great war movie all throughout, and the twists and turns that take place through it. You see it coming a little bit, but they're still pretty impactful when they happen. Yeah,
they do hit. They are emotional.
Yeah.
The movie, they showed us the final battle at night. They showed us that in basic training and said, "This is what you're gonna go through for the next 6 months."
It's hectic.
Like,
Jesus,
what the hell did I just sign up for? Yeah. But yeah, no. That's a good one. I don't think either one of us have ever said Platoon. I've said one of these movies before, but not the one I'm going to recommend today. I'm recommending Lethal Weapon 3, what I think is the best buddy cop franchise, best action comedy franchise ever made. Don't come at me with Die Hard. Die Hard does not hold up against Lethal Weapon. I don't care what you say. And the third one has one of the best intros in movie history. I can turn it on at any time and laugh. It's amazing. I love Mel Gibson's portrayal at that time of that character. I'm not going to say I love Mel Gibson because I know that that's not a great take right now. But I picked him as it's the best casting of all times, him as Martin Riggs. And I stand by it. And it's just an incredible movie. So yeah, go check it out. It's on HBO Max. Now to you, Derek. What is your recommendation of the week?
Okay, so thinking about what I've watched recently, I think I was thinking about going with Hijack because I just watched that. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one.
Yeah.
I won't mention the streaming service of whatever I pick because we're on strike, But
Whoops.
I think the new Twisted Metal. Metal. I was really surprised how fun that was, and G Fuel's got a flavor coming out for it, so I'm excited for that. I think it's like strawberry cotton candy or something, so that'll be good. But yeah, no, Anthony Mackie really gets to shine in that show. Really recommend it.
My dad loved it. I need to watch it because I do remember just playing the game and just feeling like this is amazing.
I never played the games, and so for somebody who never played the games, for them to kind of pique my interest and maybe checking out the games, I think that says a lot. I think a lot of people maybe will be like a little torn about what the first season's about, but without spoiling anything, I think the second season will make the video game fans really, really happy. So
yeah, I did see how it ended, and I am very excited to see what they do with the next season.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm surprised how much emotional weight some moments had in that show. Like the show really knows when to take itself seriously and when not to. So really recommend it. Yeah,
that's a good pick.
Nice.
Yeah. Gave better reasons than me and Ryan having 111 episodes on why you should watch the show. But no. Yeah, everyone go watch Twisted Metal, Lethal Weapon, or Platoon. Or watch all of them and then comment which one you like the most. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of this episode. Derek, this was one of my favorite episodes. I love talking video games, and the fact I finally got to do it with someone I've been watching for so long was really fun for me. And yeah, I had a blast. And yeah, tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Danny Dorito 23 on everything. I like they were saying, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I post 4 times a day, so I'm always throwing content out there. It's a grind. Yeah, no, I also, before I go, I mean, like I said, I'm a filmmaker and I love talking about film and TV. So if you guys ever want to have me on to talk about that stuff, I would love to. But yeah, thank you for having me on.
Of course. Ryan, anything you want to add?
No, I had a great time. We all had pretty good lists. I did cheat a little bit, but you cheated first too, so it's okay. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ryan's a man of few words for being a podcast host.
It's true.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of the Popcorn Podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcast, everywhere you can find us and every service. And yeah, continue reposting our episodes. Thank you again for getting us nominated for the People's Choice Awards. Thank you for the consistent love that you guys have given us. Make sure to go follow Danny Dorito 23. He's one of the best in the business right now. I love everything he does. And go get his G Fuel package. It looks very good. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.
See ya.